I wouldn't say I had my heart broken. I started to understand women a little bit more as I got. Well, early on, I understood that like she's not mine.
Welcome back, or welcome to Uncle ABL. And in today's video, we're talking about NBA basketball player Kevin Durant realizing that the women that he's dating don't really belong to him. They're just out there, and he's just one of many. That's his realization. No matter how much you think she's yours, she's not really. Now, in his world, in the NBA, that most certainly rings true. It's not always true in every situation, but a lot of times in his world, it is true. And some of that Hollywood celebrity, big baller lifestyle, chasing all the flashy things, that bleeds over in the regular everyday life as well. Now, I got a few videos about that, but first, let's get into the Kevin Durant situation. This is on what's that, Jake or Logan? I don't know. One of the Paul brothers podcast, Impaulsive. So let's check this out. Then we're going to see a few more things. And without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
We got our moments of times where
I feel like you got your heart broken one time.
Heartbroken?
Really, yeah. Nah, bro, I did too. I feel like you got your heart broken one time, and that just really fucked you up.
I wouldn't.
Now, right next to Kevin Durant in the prime jersey is another big streamer, iShowSpeed.
I had my heart broken. I started to understand women a little bit more as I got. Well, early on, I understood that like she's not mine. Even if she may be my girlfriend, she might be influenced by other people.
No. KD, you're selling yourself short.
Now, these guys are speaking from their perspectives. I think my man right here, one of the Paul brothers, I think he's married. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I know one of them got married, if not both. But iShowSpeed is 19. Kevin Durant is a basketball player and a veteran. He's in his mid-30s. He's seen quite a bit. You ever wonder why these NBA guys have some of the same wives and girlfriends? It's because when you're in that world, it's certain women that battle to get in those spaces, and they maintain those spaces to the point where they go from player to player to player. Basketball player not meeting regular women. He's not going to a job at a water cooler. He's not trying to do nothing crazy with the staff sometimes. So, I mean, this kind of thing goes on. He lives a different life than most people. And even though he's a celebrity and he has a certain life, that kind of lifestyle, as I said in the beginning, trickles down to other people, or maybe it just comes from those people. And when you get a bunch of money, it kind of accelerates. But I digress.
Of the greatest energy in this world, that is love.
So,
I mean, he's right, but
I
bro,
don't trip on that relationship. If we having a good time for a moment, then cool. If you end up venturing off, and I do too, it is what it is.
But don't you know anybody that's been like married for like decades?
Hey, what are your grandmama, your pawpaw, your mamaw? Now, look, when you have young couples like Kevin Durant's age that are married for 20 years, which is impossible, but married for a long time, since high school, whatever, I salute that. Like LeBron James and his wife from high school. But if you're meeting women as a 28-year-old, he's older than 28, but 27, 28-year-old average NBA player is not the same thing as what any of them have ever experienced.
Yeah. I know some people that are married for a couple weeks.
Yeah, but you're focusing too much on those people.
I'm focusing on everything.
When you go onto the court, do you manifest that you're the best on the court?
Manifest?
Or do you believe it? Like, do you truly believe that you're the best out there?
I just do my job.
You're not giving me anything here.
I really do, man.
Because I believe if you believe that love was out there for you, you would find it. You're a great guy. You're the nicest guy in the NBA.
I'm not. See, you think I really actually made that list. I didn't.
Now, what they're talking about is it was this list on Twitter with some things, some reasons why Kevin Durant is single. And it was a fake account that made the list to make it look like it came from Kevin Durant, but it did not. It was just fake all the way around.
Well,
why did we get that intel?
No, because he shared it, and that it was.
I did not share that though.
Wait, Dylan, what's going on here?
Someone made it. It's a
Photoshop.
Yeah.
He's trying to tell you it's fake and you're not believing it. See, these normies don't have any idea about what's going on. They don't know. Look at their faces. This is what people do sometimes when they get exposed to a different side of things. Now, I'm going to leave that right there. Shout out to their podcast and all their sponsors right in the front. Now, this is a video that I've seen that is pretty interesting. It could be a skit. It might not be a skit, but we're going to watch it. So you see the lights are off, right? And then you got a young lady dressed up, leaving, and then the lights come on. Let's keep on rolling.
Where you going? What's going on? Huh?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you that my friend invited me out.
You forgot to tell me, huh? And I'm asleep. How do you forget to tell me, huh?
Because you were sleeping, I didn't want to wake you up.
You didn't want to wake me up, huh? But I flew you out with me. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Don't feel like that. I was just gonna go see my friend.
That don't make no sense. It's 12:30 in the middle of the night.
Girl, I haven't seen in like years.
Now, okay, are you buying what she's saying? Hey, I'm gonna go see my friend 12:30 at night, dressed up. I'm dressed better now than I was when I was with you. That could be the case. These girls, they love their birthday parties and any kind of other reason to go outside. They love it, having a good time. I'm not hating about that, but why you got to sneak out? Like, what's going on with that? See, if you're just going to do that, normally it's whatever. Go ahead, have fun. But when you're sneaking out, you're trying to like deceive me. I don't like the deception. Just be honest with whatever's going on. And I can like it or not. And that's it. But the deception, I don't like. But see, my man is stuck because he flew her out. So if he wants her to get out of the house, now you got to buy a hotel, make sure she gets there safe. Make sure her flight and everything arrives because she came out there to see you. So if something happens to her, you could be held liable. And at a certain point, you got to take it upon yourself to not just throw somebody away because they'll do something you don't like. You're responsible. So make sure everything goes smoothly. For me, I wouldn't do all this talk and I'd be like, hey, let's see if we can get you a hotel. If not, you can just stay out here in the front on the couch, or you could just, if you decided to leave right now, go ahead. If that was your decision from the beginning.
But why didn't you tell me this earlier while we were out eating at a 5-star restaurant?
She just came up with it. Like, she didn't know if she was available.
So when I go to sleep, you get up and you get dolled up. You weren't even looking like this earlier today. And now you ready to go and kick it with your friends. That don't make no sense to me. And I flew you out here.
Why do you keep saying that? Just because you flew me out here?
I'm saying that because I feel some type of way. Look at how good you're looking. You're looking fabulous.
Because like you were sleeping and we came out of town to have fun. Why?
Okay. Now I'm hearing an accent, so this might not be, U.S. I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody that is from somewhere and now lives in the U.S. I don't know where this person is from, but I'm definitely hearing an accent.
Okay, let me see the phone then.
Why do you want to see my phone?
Because
you're not even my man to want to see my phone.
But I flew you out here
you're not
to kick it with me. I didn't fly you out here to go and kick it with your girls.
Now you want to see my phone?
Now, what she said was very key. You're not my man. You can't see my phone. And she's right. Really, at this point, you're doing way too much talking. As I was saying in the previous video, we don't got time for all the talking. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to sneak out, dressed up. You probably go see another man. Okay, you came to this particular city where you got your other boyfriend at. Okay, so you want to go see him. So this is what we're going to do. Did you plan on staying over there or did you plan on coming back here? If you want to stay over there, then go ahead. That's fine. If you want to come back here, I'm going to try to get you a hotel. If we can't, you could just stay in the front until it's time for you to go. That's how I would do it. And then I'm going to be good because I made sure that she was safe and everything was good with her. And that's it. Move on to the next one. Ain't no point for all the arguing. Now, let's keep on rocking here. Here's an interesting video with somebody who is pretty honest on camera. Now, I wonder if she's honest with the men, plural, in her life. Check it out. And shout out again to The Desirable Truth. I've shown their videos before on this channel. Check it out.
How old are you?
20.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9", but right now I'm probably like 6'1".
Okay. How tall you want your man to be then?
I prefer like 6'4", 6'5".
You think that's realistic?
It's a lot of tall people out here, yeah.
Okay. What of the guys you've dated, have they all been that high?
Yes.
How many?
All of them. Everybody I dated.
So how many people you dated then?
I had 2 boyfriends. They were both about like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, now let's just pause for a minute. Now, I believe her when she said she had the real tall boyfriends. I believe her because she looks good, in shape. I'm not seeing tattoos everywhere. She can definitely get that because she's of a higher caliber. The problem is when you have women that don't look quite like this that expect to get the creme de la creme. Same thing for the men. Okay, you want to get 2007 Rihanna. It's not really going to happen if you're looking like you rotate tires for a living with no soap for your hands in your house. You understand what I'm saying? You got to kind of fit the bill for what the best of the best wants, male or female. So I believe her, but maybe I don't believe her when she said she had 2 boys. Like, he was saying, how many have you dated? Oh, I dated all the men I dated, yeah, it's a lot of tall, but then it's only 2. So maybe she might have fornicated with more guys than the 2, but there was 2 actual guys that had the boyfriend title. That's what I got from that. But I'm not going to doubt her when she said that she's been with quite a few tall guys.
But are they with you now?
Yeah,
The 2 of them?
something like that.
So we got 2 boyfriends. Okay. Hey, what did KD say? She's not yours. And look, if y'all can have a good time together, you guys can enjoy life for a period of time, then that's great. If you guys can get married, live happily ever after, that's great as well. But what you're seeing right here, this is kind of what's happening in the streets right now, 2024. If you married and you got a good person, you better thank lucky stars.
You don't have 2 boyfriends at the same time.
That's possible, yeah.
What makes you think that's okay, though?
That's how things work, how people do you.
Your shorties aren't just situationships?
Sometimes. It's just like, I'm not saying I'm dating them both at the same time, but I'll be with one person and then we take a break, and then I just go back to my other person.
How do you feel if they saw this, though?
I don't give a fuck if they saw this. They know what we got going on.
Exactly. So this is kind of what you're seeing quite a bit of out here in the streets. Okay. That's what you're seeing. All right. Now, let me come back so you can see me clearly. As I close, I want to say this. It's wild out here on the so-called dating scene 2024. A lot of stuff like what you saw in these videos going on. I'm not even surprised, and it's beyond, you got black, white, whatever. Western culture is kind of like that nowadays. So to the guys that's married and you're successful, hey, man, you're the last of a dying breed. You really are. It's a lot of divorces, 50% divorce rate. And I still kind of, I believe in marriage and things going well. Whenever I see a good marriage, I'm like, you know what? They got it figured out. They're doing something right. Whenever I think it's a good marriage, I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, but something I think is good or looks good, I get envious. I'm like, hey, that's great. That's fantastic, because those kind of situations are becoming a thing of the past, unfortunately. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.